We have breaking news involving Mikey Williams. Things are finally coming to a halt with the situation. But Mikey Williams is wild because he definitely had, to plead guilty today, and we got to break it down. But he is seen walking out the courtroom smiling, happy. He's saying he's happy to get this thing going, but we still don't know exactly what's going to happen with his career in terms of getting back on the floor, because obviously that's what everybody wants to know. Everybody is, can't wait to see what's going on with this. But he had to plead guilty on that charge. He got caught. You know, um, it's messed up he got caught up in these type of situations, because this is a young man here at Flight Sports. If you was documenting, and you can just keep it 100. We were some of the first people pushing Mikey Williams. We seen the talent at a very young age, and we knew what he was going to become. You talk about all these high school players today, right now, and everybody up in awe with this one and that one. Oh my God, I can't wait till he comes back. I can't wait till he listen. Mikey Williams was the real deal. He was must see TV. He will put a lot of these dudes to shame. And I'm telling you, when he gets back on the floor, whenever that is, wherever that is, it's going to be chaos. He is an NBA player. He's an NBA talent. He's that kind of guy. He was improving his game. We all know the high flying ability. Obviously, we know what he could do. He looks like he's still in shape. He ready to go right now. You're not gonna tell me Memphis, and you see what's going on. With that, we're gonna break it all down. We're gonna get into Penny. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know. Memphis freshman Mikey Williams. He pleaded guilty today, y'all. To a charge that may lead to 6 felony counts being reduced to misdemeanors if he meets the terms of his plea agreement. Williams is ranked number 39 overall of prospects in the class of 2023 before signing with the Memphis Tigers. He was charged earlier after a March situation in his hometown of San Diego. As part of this deal, San Diego Court District Attorney's Office, Williams has agreed to attend behavioral therapy, safety training, anger management classes, as well as complete 80 hours of community service, according to CBS 8 and others. In October, a Superior Court judge ordered Williams to stand trial in connection with allegations that he basically did some things, it was a vehicle with 5 people. This was what was going on with these allegations. Williams, Mikey, he has yet to join the Memphis Tigers, unfortunately, but the Tigers have not cut ties with him. And you see that. And he remains listed on the team's official roster. So, like I told you, they know what they getting with this kind of guy. Like I said, you don't just let this talent walk on out the door. Penny Hardaway had things, big things planned, and we documented that. Penny sees a lot of, that he can instill in Mikey. You know, um, Williams is the highest ranked member of the Memphis 2023 signing class, and at one point he was expected to be a focal point of this year's team. However, 6-year coach Penny Hardaway loaded up on veterans in the transfer portal following the 2022-23 season. The group has helped the Tigers to a 5-1 start as the program seeks a third straight NCAA tournament appearance. So this is what Mikey Williams would have been able to be a part of, a winning situation. And it's unfortunate that this has happened. I want to give some quotes. He's a good ball handler, with a lot off the dribble, who finds and exploits cracks in the defense to get to the rim and finish and draw fouls. This is why I want to give some more quotes from people what they said about Mikey Williams' game. He has developed into a pretty good shooter from deep and gets tremendous lift when he pulls off the dribble for his shot. Williams has a huge following on social media and plays to big crowds wherever he goes, so there is a natural flair and charisma that comes along with his game. When Mikey Williams is playing, everybody's watching. And I'm telling you, the way that Mikey played, and how he had the crowd in the palm of his hands, you're not gonna tell me that he's not waiting to get back to that. You don't just leave that wave. Like I said, when you got everybody, you got people tailgating to see your games. These kind of things don't just end like that. There's got to be some kind of peaceful transfer of power. And I know that Williams can't wait to annihilate the NCAA and put the world back on notice to who he is, because Mikey, he's dominated the high school level. I mean, we've seen it. We came in droves for him. I think it's time for an ultimate triumph, for him. But like I said, things are still unclear. We don't know what Memphis is gonna do. That's something. You don't know what are they gonna do. They want him back on the floor, but at what cost? You know. But nonetheless, it's being reported that Mikey Williams won big in the courtroom today, with 9 felony charges, being reduced to a single misdemeanor, so that's why, I mean, like I say, obviously this wouldn't happen for anybody else, so I repeat, it's wild what happens. You got to do this 10-year, pardon me, I'm trying to see what's going on. Williams is banned from having any type of, of the things that he got himself involved with. He is banned from using any of that for 10 years. And he is required, behavioral therapy, safety training, I repeat, anger management classes, in addition to 80 hours of community service. So after that, I mean, it will be reduced to a single misdemeanor. So that's kind of that's a W. Obviously it is what it is, but to see him walking out the courtroom like that, I think it was definitely sent a great message. And let's hope that he can get back out here and get back to electrifying at what he does best, because that's what people want to see. People want to see that from Mikey Williams. They don't want to see all this trash and garbage and all in the headlines and the news. It's time to change that narrative, and the only way he's going to do that is getting back on the floor. You know, um, we've seen guys make mistakes before, and Mikey Williams is no other person. That's beyond making a mistake. Mikey Williams will be just fine. So y'all just hang in there, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey will be back. He's on the way back. He's ecstatic. He repeated that it's all over. He feels good leaving the courtroom. He gave glory to God, that he made it out this situation, and he's excited to get back to the court. So let's see, when that will be. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is.